Alright, this is Town Dog, and I'm back. We're going to try to take this Connie back out again tonight. But if I can turn around and look at it again. But the weather's a little different tonight. I parked it here yesterday and set the real world weather, and I think it lied a little bit. I don't believe it's raining like that. But anyway, it's sitting here and it's pouring down rain. And we're sitting in this Connie. I haven't done anything since I parked it. Well, I did reset the game because I was flying on single player lane. I'm on multiplayer now. Anyway, we're going to see if we can take this thing from, we're sitting there in Mike 6.5 in Arkansas at Wynne, Arkansas. And we're going to try to make our way down to Texarkana. We'll have to check our fuel. We'll probably go ahead and set up on a VA flight, I guess. I've already got the information I need for flying it, but I'm going to have to see if I can find a fixed setup a VA flight. Probably not one here or there. We'll check and see. So I'll have to, like yesterday, got to make our way to the website. That's how you get started, but here's how you get there. Here you go. That link pulled this up on the wrong page. I had to bring it over now. And what we need to do first is make sure there's not one. I don't really believe it's going to be one this time. Let's go to right here, and we're just going to put in the airport we're at. And it has to go K Mike 6.5 in order to bring it up, because we had to add the K to make it work in the VA. Now we're going to, I know some flights out here, I just don't know where they're going to. It's Wynne to Drake, Wynne to Shreveport, Memphis. I don't, Jonesboro, Wynne to Adams, that'd be Little Rock. Lakefront, Louisiana, flying out of Ripley. Nope, there's not one here. So now, since there's not one here, now we've got to go down to corporations and flight list. And since we've already searched this, we know it's not one in there. Or if it is, it didn't come up. I'm not going to go through one at a time. We'll go here to create one. Now, the first thing I'd ask is what aircraft we're going to fly. Closest thing in here is the Super Connie. I believe it's down at the bottom. If I remember right, it's all the way down pretty close to the bottom. Maybe I was wrong. I've overlooked it. There's a Lockheed Super Connie right there. And then we're going to be going from KM 6.5. Hey, we'll let the button go for them too. And then we're going to go to, well, let me get there and see what it is. I forgot. KTXK. KTXK. If I got that right, that'll work. We'll go right here. Now we're going from create a flight Mike 6.5 to KTXK and the Super Connie. Okay, that's what we want. Now here it asks you how high you gonna fly. Flight level. Well, let's just say 12,000. It's not very far, but we'll put down 12,000. Alright. And then it wants to know what kind of navigation we're going to do, what route we're going to go. That right there is what I always try to use. VOR to VOR. The rest of it is going to be up to me anyway. Even though it's bad weather, we're going to do it our way. Here we go. Now we're going to hit book flight. Let's take you to this page. And now here's the flight I just created. And we go up here and we click bid the flight. Close this. And now we take this back out of our sight out of the way. Now, we need to, before we load the flight, we need to check our fuel. Probably need about the same amount we had yesterday. If I reload, I think I reloaded the plane. That means I'll have full fuel. Don't need fuel. I'm gonna need about 40% or less. 40 should be a plenty. Let's go with that. That's what I thought. I would have had less than that, but I reloaded the plane, restarted the simulator. I'd have been whatever I had left. I had to restart the simulator. I love it when it does that. You go this way and it goes that way. See there? Come on. Well, now we got it. 40% across the board. No problem with going. That should be a whole bunch of fuel. Now we're going to back him out from the gate. I parked him on the end of it up in there for the work on the engine, but the engines wouldn't pit. I couldn't get the plane in the gate. They told me if you wanted to work, don't work on it yourself, so I'm just going to go on and fly it like it is. I ain't getting on that rain. So let's see if we can back this thing out of here. Let me get me a joystick. He ain't got a joystick up here right now. Here we go. Now we're going to go back him out. Do a whoops. Button beside that's one I use for pushback right there. Now we're going to do a little pushback, and here's the Connie. It's not the Super Connie. It's one's either smaller or smaller engines or something. I'm not real sure. But anyway, let's get him out here and see if we can get him to a runway. We've got to get him fired up here in a minute. I still ain't checked to see how to start it other than auto start, so I'll just let you guys get in here and start it for me and warm it up. I'm going to go get another cup of coffee. Better lock the brakes, and then we'll start the engines. Watch the smoke jump. There we go. Oh yeah. We're still going to back up some more. We got them running. Let's see if we can back it up a little further. Too close to turn around here without getting that wing in there. I didn't tell you to put them flaps down. Why is it doing that? Button I'm pushing supposed to be a pushback, not button, not flaps down. But it ain't pushing back. Ain't this something? Flaps are supposed to be up. Right there, it's supposed to be up. Come back up. This right here is supposed to push back. Now it's pushing back. I have no idea what that was doing. I showed it how to do it. Raise that flap back up. He's going to need some after a while. I don't want them up now. Come on back a little bit. Might not need them, but I'm going to want them. Now I'm going to take off probably to the north. I hadn't checked the weather. Don't worry too much about it. I've got to leave here on the heading of 225. That should take me toward Texarkana enough to pick it up pretty quick. I have any problem, I'll find Little Rock and go to it, but I believe Texarkana will come on pretty quick. It's a good high altitude airport, VOR. Well, Little Rock is tweener in there. We may just go on and set up Little Rock too. Hadn't thought about that until just now. Man, the draw just put that taxiway a little too close to the door there. I got room to get on it. Here we go. There's a little mistake in that, ain't it? There we go. Well, let's get this thing down here to the runway and get it on it. Come on, don't rock around the taxiway. Big Super not Super Connie down to. I don't think I got to back up on that extra runway length. Once we get turned around, we'll set the radios up and everything. Line and hold. Line and hold. Hey, we've got an airport on our airplane on our runway. Since I can't communicate with him, I just have to ignore it. That's what we're going to do. Let's see who's in the game. Yesterday I took this right here. And I took the whole thing and moved it and brought it back. I just moved this yesterday. Can't you just move that? I'll be right back. Trying to clear that up. Yesterday it cleared up and done that. Didn't do it today. Okay, we'll leave it like that. Now we're going to set our radio up. Like I said, I thought about using Little Rock. I might well find Little Rock VR. I don't know what it is. So I've got a book that I use right here. It's going to come up on this page today. It's going to do it. What I'm going to do is whenever it quits loading. Now this thing has a tendency to, Windows has to mess with my program. I wish you wouldn't do that. Anyway, let's see what it does. Here I got, this is a book I've been working on for about 20 years. I used this in Flight Sim 98 when I started. Oh, somewhere not when I started, but later on. But what I need now is Arkansas is at the top, so go up here. There's Arkansas. We're going to look at Little Rock. And Little Rock, there it is. There's ILS's, and the VR is 11390. So that's one we'll use first. Get this up. 11390. That's what we'll use to start off with. And now Texarkana, we'll go ahead and put it on here too. Texarkana VOR is 11630. Alright, there's, oh, that didn't stop at 3 right there now. That's Texarkana. Oh, we want to leave it on a heading of about 225. I'll just go all around. Oop, too much, back up. But there, that's the direction I'm going to go in. And we're going to set this on about 280 or 180, 190, something like that for airspeed. That'd be good enough right there for now. This right here, we're going to put it on 12,000 we said per climb. That guy don't get off it wrong way, I'm going to take off with him sitting on it. Or kick him. I don't want to kick him just for that, just for meanness. But he's just sitting there like I'm just sitting there. Trying to decide who's going to go first, I guess. Or play chicken when I'm too ready to go. I'll give him a few more minutes and I'm going to take off like he ain't there. I'd rather he didn't fly through mine. I'd rather not have to fly through his. If he's going to fly through mine, I knew I'd kick him before he got here. So, he can't kick me, but I can kick him from having to fly through his. Now, what we're going to do is set our out runway heading, and that's what that right there is. And that's everything we need to know on this. Except what this guy's going to do down there. Let's put some flaps down. If that button works, 3 clicks, the flaps will be down. I don't see them coming down. Yeah, I do. The flaps are slow. They are slow. They don't extend as fast as they expect. But most planes in here. But it's alright. They seem to work. Here. See if we can get this adjusted sooner. That's what I need right there on that. Yes, that isn't what I needed because I didn't set it before I left the ground. About 3 clicks down on the seat instead of up. Now that's ready to go. Our time now is like about 20 minutes to 6, so it may be dark when we get there. The weather's bad, but we're going to let it go at that. Since he ain't moved, it's my time to spook him, I guess. We need to be in there. We don't need to be sitting here. Would not make a good parking lot attendance. Show yourself back up there. I think I bounced that time to take it off. My fault. I tried to trim it down a little to keep it getting so fast up. All of a sudden, I over trimmed it. Now we're up and running. Everything is fine. Let's bring this around to 225. One turn to the right, go to 225. I know it's a long way around, but it's what I want to do. Bringing them flaps up. We're alright. Come all around. As long as you don't let that little orange button pass the bottom, you're alright. On either turn, you don't want to pass the bottom. Keep the turn coming. 225 will be right. Overshot it, but it's alright. Hadn't got around her anyway yet. Right there. I'm gonna bring these two up. Let's see what Little Rock says to me. Not on yet. Let's fly this direction. Now this Little Rock Texarkana is not quite in line probably, but it might be close. From here, it might be pretty close. Both of them. Alright, we've got Little Rock now. I'm not going to turn to Little Rock. I'm just going to use it to be able to tell how far I am out. And right now it's showing 78 miles to Little Rock. Well, now I'm going to move this one. Texarkana. They talk to me when it comes on. There we go. Little Rock's off to my right. I don't know how Texarkana lands up. I don't even know. But I know Texarkana's pretty stout, so if we stay on this heading, we should pick it up. I could fly two Little Rock across, but I didn't actually plan it that way. I planned it straight in. I thought of Little Rock later. We just use it as a space of how far we are. And then we're down there, we'll check it like that right there. Or we can switch this one, and that one there. This will tell me where I'm at. That'll give me my mileage this here talk to me. That way I can use this to watch how far we are progressed. Distance and direction from airport. Other than I have to move it, I don't want to move it to do that. Climbing out. Let's get a little more light on the subject. I didn't turn the lights on below that. Inside or out. Okay. Weather's a little sticky today. Let me get above the clouds. We're alright. Get above the rainstorm. Where's the sun at this time of day? It's maybe behind some of these clouds. That's the sun. That's on the sun. There shines in the clouds, I reckon. Off to my right front, that would be west. So, like I thought it was late in the afternoon, but the sun still looks a little higher than I thought it'd be. that's what that is, and I guess it is being broke by the clouds. Now, take this big bird down to Texarkana. I ain't landed in Texarkana 2 or 3 times. Been here in my life. Been many flights that I've made. I know this is messing the video up a little bit on the flight, but we've got nothing to do now but fly anyway for a few minutes. Let me find something. Shortcut to work file. Shortcut there. Hopefully there's a shortcut there somewhere. There it is right there. Open this file. I'm going to just give the people the chance to see. If you think I hadn't got any experience flying, that is the flights I have made in the VA in this WeFly service in the last couple of years, something like that, not much more than that, 3 or 4 years. But those are just part of them. See, they all extend out off the world. But that is the experience I've got in Flight Simulator X and that's not half of them. That's the ones I recorded on the card. But then we're not recording them on the card right now. They are, but they're not going on this map now. This map was made back a while back. At that time, it kept up there with flights you made. You put it on the map. This is what I ended up with. My flights within Flight Simulator X in the VA in WeFly. That's it. I just want to bring it up. Know that I've been around here a day or two flying this thing. All planes, you name it, I flew about all of them in there. I don't fly them good, but I fly them. Let's close this and go back to where it was at. There's just a bunch of pictures I got per. Oh, I hear something. I just wanted to add that into this little mix here. It don't hurt anything to have it in the middle of it. But that is the flights I have made in Flight Simulator X in WeFly on the card. I've flown a multitude of them off the card and around the world, so it's not on that by a long shot. Those are all VA flights. Now let me get up here and see what's going on. I hear the beeping going on. That means Texarkana is lit. If Texarkana is lit, we don't need Little Rock anymore. This is Little Rock, that's Little Rock. There's Texarkana. So let's move this to Texarkana and see where it's located. See how bad we are all. Texarkana's right there. We're not too bad, about the same as Little Rock, but we're not bad at all. Now, like I say, we've got that done, we're through with this. We don't have to climb to 12,000. We don't make it, I'm not worried about it. Somewhere along the line, I'll bring this thing back down. I started to call 8,000 foot altitude, but this right here is all right. Now, in Texarkana, we got 4 runways. 4, 22, 13, and 31. Altitude of the airport is 390 feet. And we got an ILS on runway 22, 11190, so that's what we want next. 111. Now, that's all right, right there, it's easy to fix that in. That's the ILS for Texarkana. The runway heading in Texarkana will be, I had it down for 220. That's what it said in the map. It'll be 220, so we'll move this to 220. We're going to be almost straight in. I didn't realize that. Didn't even know that. Hadn't thought about it. All right. So now since that's going to go there, what I'm going to do is I'm going to move my airplane to the right enough to lock onto this VOR going in. I'm not on anybody's navigation but mine. I want to bring this bar down, lock on that VOR runway heading. Before I even get anywhere around there, we'll just fly crossways here a few minutes. I didn't realize that it's going to be up postal straight as it is, but that's fine. Let's get over here and get on the VOR and get ready to fly this. And we'll have to start back down by 100 miles at least, if not. This plane don't get no hurry up or down. I mean, it could fall faster, but I wouldn't want to have to. We might as well level off. There's no use going any higher, even though I had the flight plan like I did. Just level this thing off right where we at. I have no idea what altitude, but it don't matter. When this right here changes, that's where we at. We ain't made 8,000. See, I told you 8,000 what I had in mind? Let's just make it 8,000. How about that? That's what I first started doing. I decided to make it 12. No use getting that high at this short of a flight. And this plane, it climbs so slow. It's not designed for altitude anyway. Not a lot, some. We're level at 8,000. Flying our Big Connie, Eastern Airlines. We'll make this flight right quick. It won't take long at all. Didn't want to make it. I started to make a long flight, but that'd be hours and hours and nothing. Just sitting looking at it. Or if I could cut it and take the middle of it out, or speed it up and make it run across itself. Windows don't, they're not see-through. I've seen better jobs than that. It's a good looking plane, but they didn't actually make the windows see-through. When we get inside here, look around behind, we done this too. But just like it yesterday last time, engineer said I ain't going. I think there'll be two engineers back there, neither one of them do. Two different radio panels. That's the radio panel. That's the engine control. Somebody takes care of them besides the pilot. Co-pilot said, I ain't going. I told him, that's all right, I'll do it by myself. See what you think. I believe I can do it all by myself. And if I can't, I'll get tired and jump out too. Let's try this right here and see what happens. Anyway, 2D cockpit, got all the levers and everything on it to work with. There for a few minutes here. 2 miles away. We've got all these in here doing anyway there. That. Fuel, we got 200. Hey, we checked something. We ain't got a lot of extra fuel, I can tell you that much. We got some, but not a whole lot. Not near as much as I expected. For some reason or another, it looks a little light. Everything looks fine there. Nothing out of profile on it. That right there is how many miles we can go. And that don't lie to you either very much. And that's how far we like. It don't leave much, does it? Oh, plenty as long as you behave. But if you come down and drop in flaps too early and everything, and try to plow it dirty for a long ways, you might not make it. Run out of fuel in a hurry. I'd hate to put this thing down before I get there in that river. There's better be a river down there. I was thinking about that river just before you get to Little Rock. But anyway, we should be alright. I'm gonna set this out of the way. I'm gonna set that right there. So when this lines up, it'll turn itself. I won't fly past it. And since we got it pretty well straight in, we shouldn't have any problem. Fuel should be plenty. But not near as much as I was expecting. I thought I had enough fuel to go halfway across the United States while I left. And yesterday, I come out with 2,000 miles at one time. I don't have it today. It's the same amount of fuel starting with. That's how many gallons we got, but that's how many burning per hour. 1,900 burning 12 per hour. We can only stay in the air another hour and 32 minutes. We'll be out of fuel if we don't change nothing. That's what that thing will do, is tell you exactly what you got going. Got to get it on the ground if we can without running out of fuel. I did go up short than I expected by a long shot. I figured half of it would get me there. In my little pea-picking mind. I didn't calculate, I just said this will do it. I could swear that plane yesterday I had enough to go 2,000 miles at one point. I might have been on the descent, didn't realize what I was reading. Descended it'll give you a lot more, but that's only because the engine valve is back for the descent. Once you level off, it changes again. Where are we? We're not flying straight in, we're flying crossways intentionally. The closer I got, the shorter this distance will be across. This is 225, that's on about, you can tell what it is, there's 1, 21, 22, 225, about 10 degrees. Well, we got to cross over 10 degrees lines before we turn in. But by then we'll be closer to. We still got this much and this much. We've only got 44 miles to spare. I wouldn't want to have to do a go around dirty, because you probably wouldn't make it. If I was dirty right now, I wouldn't make it to the airport. And when I say dirty, I mean wheels down, flaps down. Would not make it. I don't want to try it and see because I'm on the go. I'm going to step and get a glass TP right back. Y'all take care of the plane, don't let it crash. back there to the gas to get me a glass of tea. Somebody done locked the chain on the refrigerator. I got into it. Took me 5 minutes to break that lock. But I got it. Where are we at? Let me check see. We've come around a few more degrees, but not many. We're cutting across slowly. If I get in a hurry, it would be, if I got in a hurry cutting across it, take more fuel, more time overall. So let's keep it like we got it for now. We're here and we're level. Let's keep it there. Higher will save fuel, but it costs more fuel to get up there. So this plane climbs as slow as it does, it really wouldn't help. If you're going to spend a long time up there, then it's worth climbing. If not, it's not really worth it. It is now 6 o'clock. There's 20 still we left, so it's been 20 minutes, isn't it? 2022. Separate them right here. The bottom is ground speed. I must have a headwind. That's part of what's costing the fuel. Ground speed is slower than my airspeed. Means I'm flying through the air at that speed, but I'm losing 20 mile an hour speed somewhere. That bound to be a headwind. 15, whatever. So I'm pulling the headwind. That's part of what's happening to my fuel. As long as the headwind don't get worse, we'll be alright. That's a gear, fool. That ain't what I want. That's all the way up. I thought something wrong with the flaps. I checked them. I pushed the wrong button. The gear started coming down. I was looking at that needle right there, it says up, but I thought this right here was that. It's like that would be it up. But the line underneath that says up. Flaps are up, so it's said. I pushed the other button, the light come on, the wheels was in action coming down. We don't want neither one, the flaps are on or the wheels at this point. That rate, this plane won't go as far as I thought it would. I had a feeling this plane go a long way. We got a long way to go to get a higher altitude too. I can stop the wind, but I ain't going to. I don't know how much wind I got, but I got some. There should be the other way around. Another thing, I'm not high enough to make a difference too. With no wind and it's just altitude, your ground speed and your airspeed should be about the same. Maybe a couple miles an hour. Not much more than that. Then the ground speed should be faster. Telling you the same thing. telling you knots and your time to get there. 66 minutes. That's over an hour. Show, man. Let's see what this thing says. Well, what I just clicked, I didn't mean to click. The taskbar comes up when you don't really want it to. It'll pop right up in front of you. You'll click it trying to do something else. That little log right there. Texarkana right there. Got a plane in the air right there on my GPS. Somebody's back there. And he's probably there. But if he's not there, most of he's not going to disappear off the GPS if he's not there. This altitude, we wait till about 80 to go down, or 60. We've only got to go down to, what did I say the altitude was? Altitude airport was 390, I'll make it 400 even, 10 miles, 10 feet, ain't gonna make a difference. So we got 400. Add that to 4,500, you got 4,900. I can approach at 4,900 and get away with it. That's what we're going to do. All we got to do is go 8,000 to 4,900. We got to drop down 3,100 feet. So we waited about 60, 70 miles to get out there. 30 miles, I need to be on approach line. I can approach 1,000 feet lower and stay clean longer. Save fuel probably. But once we get on the glide slope, that's not going to make much difference. At that point you make it, probably. Even if it is long. The glide angle will make up for being dirty on the fuel usage. I believe that right there is trying to move now. 21, 20, 22 even. It looks like that might have moved a little, I'm not sure. Maybe it hadn't. I don't. Looking at this, I'm going to say it hadn't. For some reason I feel like maybe it moved a little. 130 miles, 4 miles left, 177 miles of fuel. Watch how it gets my fuel down. I guess I'm thinking I had twice to my 3 times enough. That's such a surprise. We've already set this, but we hadn't turned it on yet. I always like to lock on to here before I turn it, sit there and look at it. I like to use this right here to tell my angle. Once I change this, I lose that till it comes on. Minutes after 6 on the clock. About 4 minutes to drop to the altitude we need. About what it'll take. If it drops at what it's coming 700 feet a minute. 21. It'll be 31, so it'll take 5 minutes. I guess moving real slow. When I start to always move some more, I still feel like it has, but my mind, after I got to look at it, I'm not sure. I do believe it's drifting in. I'm crossing it real slow. Whenever it gets right, that light right there will go out. So I know it's on the plane. At that point, we'll know we're on it. Don't get it by the time I get ready to change over, I'll swing into it sharp to get over on it. All right, let's go back outside a minute. We'll go back into the virtual a minute. Across the river, Little Rock now, getting ready to. That's what I thought it was when I saw it that day. Actually, the river out there in front of me. The rock ain't quite under me yet. Must be lake back there. A little rough around Little Rock. It always is when I go out. Actually, at one time, everywhere I went, it was stormy. Then I got to where it was doing pretty good, and then got to where originally it was stormy. So we don't know. It's been, every time I put similar up, it's been raining now for the last month. But you real world weather by the flight simulator. They never right. Unless it's raining outside, then it's right. But it's raining in here, whether it's raining outside or not. Hadn't rained here in 4 days. Here it is raining in here. Did look like rain today a little bit though. A weird looking cloud right there. I swear that's weird looking. Dark too. It can go by far. For a little while, we're losing the ground. Done lost it. The other thing definitely was. This is 22. It's coming down toward it. A few minutes now, that's going to lock on. It's just about in time to start preparing for the rest of it. I'm going to come down to still being 49, I may come down to 39. That'll give me 1,000 less feet to drive slow. I'll stay clean till I get pretty close to the line. He's got a book, man. We remember all that. Better have a book to look at. You can't remember all that. Not overnight. But, panel right there. Best way to get center split like that, come right back up. 111 miles, 153 available. I'll be as close as 80 miles before we make that lock. Where we're going. Let's see what we're gonna do. Otherwise they won't do what I got it set on. I set on 190 to 128. All right, we have locked the navigation now. So we no longer need that there. We can move it to there and set this to tell me when to get ready for ILS. When ILS comes on, it'll start talking to me. Move this back over for distance. There we go. On the nav 1. Nav 1's flying the plane now. About 90 miles out, we'll start getting in position. Well, it may be too far though. Make it 80. I can always fall faster. Not flying by what I got set here, but the navigation is working itself the same way that I was working it before, almost exactly the same amount. It's already locked, but it's still doing what I was doing, so pretty close to what it needed apparently. We take this and bring it right around to the top now. We no longer need it there. We may need it for a fly through, but we don't need it there. But if we need it for a fly through, we better find something close to land on. We don't have enough fuel to turn around, I don't think. Might be only comparing one set of tanks too. Thought about that. That got to pretty well be doing them all though. I took the other gauges out, I think. Used mine, took the rest of them out. Not in this one, I didn't. Maybe on the engineer panel back there. Probably are. I don't know if I read it back there though or not. Radios right there, probably fuel. Probably don't even work. Those are probably just pictures. Anyway. Alright, let's go back outside. Get my jump back up and look at it in a minute. Alright. This is becoming more lined. We're 93 miles out. This is becoming lined about where it ought to be also. 90. I'm going to check up about 10 miles an hour. Well, actually, I got to check up more than that. I got to check up to be under the airspeed I'm flying. Let's go to about. I slowed down and must have acted up. Here I'm not even doing that much. Change the setting, won't change the speed or not. The here says they're going to change the speed. Well, 23 will. Couple. Preparing to start coming down. Still waiting for this to talk to me, but it'll be about 23 miles out before they come on 28. Somewhere between 30 and 22. Sun's getting low. See what this sun says now. 80 miles an gained a little when I slowed down. Thought it would. Start down to 80. We're gonna come down to 39. Gives me 40 miles to get down to 39, actually 50. I can get down by about 30 miles out. Profile changing to slow down too. What's level of it? Nose is high now. That generally costs you money. The profile changes as much as it costs you money in distance. It's still alright though. Where were we still about to say? Wasn't for fuel, I'd drop a layer of flap by that profile. But by the fuel being where it's at, I'm not going to. I'm thinking the profile will be alright. As long as you don't stall. I don't think it's trying to stall that much just yet. Profiles have definitely changed. The nose is higher. That tells me more speed would actually be good for it. Since we're going to start down here to 4 miles, 5, should be alright. Make sure we ain't losing altitude. We're not. Dead on 8,000. Things that make a difference. Mountain sticks in the clouds right there. Small ones around Little Rock probably. Past Little Rock. Not quite halfway to Texarkana though from Little Rock. There we go. Coming down. We're going to start on 39. And we'll try to not get down too quick, but not too late either. We're already searching for ILS here. 39, 80 miles out. 79 now. Coming down. Back to 20. I'm just going to get on the heading boat, bring those around toward the airport. There's still crabbing. I'm going to go put that over there. It's showing them crab too much already by that right there anyway. When he comes back across, then I can straight toward the airport. Got a 77 miles left, fuel range of 183 miles, 2 miles down. As we come down between the altitudes, it gives us more range during that time. And also it's cheaper to travel and like the rest of the range actually have electric too. Knots. So we'll fly slower and put that angle down. We've done dropped 1,000 feet already. I believe we dropped it too fast. Try to slow this thing down and come down some more later. Down ready to descend. 75 miles out. Gotta get under 30 just to get the glide slope. That ILS up. We don't need to move 3,100, 3,900 till after we get down there. About that time. Snoring, but keep on. Mr. Boeing guy just checked into Flight Simulator X. Or Steam. Well, said Flight Simulator 2, yeah. He's not in mine, not in TeamSpeak either. I said he ain't mine. Sometimes you can come in mine without coming in Steam. Nobody in mind but me. Oh, mine's doing that patching. I did that yesterday. I moved the other screening back after I've done that. It cleared up. I thought I just moved this. But I can't do it now. It won't let me move it now. The sword just moved out. say that to unpause the simulator. My simulator wouldn't pause, just theirs. That's their problem. The way I got it, I can't pause the simulator. If it pauses, it's not what I've done. It may be mine doing it, but I didn't do it. I've got it set where I can't pause nothing except mine. I can't pause everybody's. Alright, we've been there a little over an hour. We're working our way into Texarkana. We're still 70 miles out. We're at 5,700 feet. Coming down to 39. 69 miles out. That's 166 miles of fuel left. That's 60 miles there. Now we got almost 100 miles to spare. Or that's all kind of we're coming down. The descent. It's cutting back on the fuel usage per mile. That's the reason I slowed it down too. I don't want to get down too quick. Once you get down, it'll burn more than it did up there. Per mile, more than likely. All the more clouds. Sun's sitting down behind the clouds, leaving them a little orange. Seven miles out. Got to get inside of 28 to get to ILS. Alright, now this says we're slightly past the VOR, so I'm going to crab by 5 degrees, trying to pull this back slowly. Instead of turning it on, I'm just going to crab over myself. But I want to stay pretty close to that line until we get to the ILS on. I'm not being flown by that line, I'm being flown by the head boat. Get this thing on the ground. You know, I believe I started without starting my card. I did. That's alright. We don't get credit for this one. Created a flight and then didn't start the card. Now, that's what I'm good at. That's about as good as they come. Now I can file the flight manually. That's legal. All I need to do is know how long I flew and the 2 points and the plane. So we may file it manually. Won't have any landing credits. That is my fault. When I moved to the runway a while ago and got ready, and that other plane, I was talking about that other plane on the runway, got my mind off what I was supposed to be doing. Exactly what it was. Blame it on something. I didn't do it. I didn't do something like that. I wouldn't. No, not me. Shh, don't tell nobody. Yeah, it's legal to file it manual. I guess you watch me do that too. If I can get all the information I need. I think all I need is time. It's supposed to have the fuel burn. Per pound, I think. Per gallon, per pound, it don't matter. I should be able to get some idea off of what I got and what I had once I land. Or yesterday's flight was shorter, I could take it and reminiscing on it a little bit. What I can do is take fuel in the plane and then put it back to 40% and figure out the difference. And that's what I burn. That's in gallons. Actually, I can do the pounds in the fuel analyzer. Write down the pounds for and the gallons, and then fill it back up and do it again. That'll give me a range of how much I got. Just maybe what I have to do. They figure the distance, but I need the fuel. Some idea. So we get on the ground, we'll try to calculate the fuel. Not exact, somewhere close. And if it's pounds or gallons, I'll put down both. Got to start the car. That's something I'm real good at. All right, where are we at? We are level. That's not a good idea. We're 59 miles out. Let's check our inside fuel. We're level a little too quick, to be honest with you. We should have held back a little more. We're still all right though. We got 136 miles. 59 left going, 136 miles of fuel. We all right so far. We got to get this down to 30-something miles. We get this on 20-something miles. And we'll take a little look at that fuel gauge. So here it says usage. Units. On board. Liters, gallons. Then we got there's pounds. Gallons and pounds. That's how you do it right there. Okay. Been there since about 15. I said 20 minutes till. Otherwise, 20 minutes till. Right here. 20 minutes till 6. That's about an hour and 10 minutes right now. Give or take a few minutes. I'll go back and watch the video and prove that, but after I done it, so it's too late to prove it. I think I said 20 while ago on the runway. 20 till. Uh, 53 miles out. We're still alright here. We're alright. Whoop, we ain't over fast enough. Let's get over a little bit more. Another 5 ain't gonna hurt now. We can still lose the ground. I should have checked it quite a bit a while ago. But that's alright. We're still not hurting. I'd just like to be closer than that. Once that's changed, maybe on the other side twice that far. We won't know till we get there. Close round to that, so close round to the airport itself online. 5 more should start setting it back towards where I wanted. Nose around 5 degrees or more high. But it seems to be alright fuel wise and speed. Ain't stalling. We're alright. We've got one of them. We don't need that one. We got all of them actually inside here. "31 minutes to the airport. 20 miles. 120 miles an hour. 2 miles a minute. 10 minutes. 20 miles. Exactly, that's close enough for what we talked about. Well, under 20 really. Under 2 miles a minute. Please be a little longer, so shorter. But don't shortchange us on the last slope. Don't believe it will. I believe we got it made. If we don't have too much fish around, we still lose the ground. 5 more. I think I jumped more than one at a time. I hit it 5 times. I think I moved 7. Trying to close that line, but I say that line moved the wrong way then. I looked at it. It jumped as I looked at it. Need to be closing on it, not slipping away from it. At least till we find out what the next step is. Before then I'm off that, the more chance I could be off twice as much the other way. there is all we got left. At the best, exactly, don't change nothing. If I come down another 1,000, what does it do to me? It shortens up my glide slope time. It'll also give me a little fuel range. Right there. Stay at that. I'm gonna go 5 more degrees over. I know I'm actually turning away from the airport, is what I'm doing though. But it's getting me back towards my line. Well, the airport's on its side now a little bit, so maybe not as much as you'd think. Need that line back. Part of it. Trying to put that back together and just keep slipping. Must have a crosswind pretty heavy. Now I'm still all headwind. But I'm crabbing by 25 degrees. 40, 20 degrees. Mine should be coming back now. 44 miles out. Still got up to 15 miles or 24. I pick that ILS up. I've cut my normal glide time in half. Right at it. Which will save me fuel, but it'll shorten up my reaction time. We're already under the maximum height, so no matter what happens, we're in good shape at this point. As long as ain't a mountain this tall, I don't believe nothing out here near that tall. There's one way to find out. With mine, I can go right there. As long as that's green, you're in good shape. These mountains here are I'm still above them, but they are within 1,500 feet of me, probably 2,000 in altitude. All this ground swampland look like. Everglades, Florida. It's the closest thing. See all the water spots and lakes. Get down here around the Boggy Creek. You better watch that Boggy Creek monster maybe down here waiting on the airport. I hope he don't jump out on me. That would scare me bad. Sure did like the Boggy Creek monster movies. They're a little bit, old and back, but they laid back and good. Down around Sulphur Creek. That's just outside of Texarkana. Back in the bottoms where nobody goes but me. Now we're looking at Shreveport. That's the Shreveport area right there. We've gained some on that line this time. We're still pretty heavy. We've gained quite a bit on it now, though. Moving in the right direction. 113 miles of fuel, 37 miles of range of distance left to go. 24 minutes by the calculations on the airplane. Says I could fly for an hour and 11 minutes. We're down, leveled off again. We're now only let's see, 1,800 feet above the airport. No, 2,800 feet above the airport. Bars get closer now. I'm going to ease back 2 degrees toward it. Slow down the gain on it a little bit, but I still want to gain on it. I just don't want to pass it while I ain't looking. I could set it, but I don't really want to do that either. $35, 28, 7 miles. Within several miles, I should have a glide slope. It's between 7 and 10. Then we can start talking about it, or ILS, not necessarily glide slope. Localizer line. Hopefully it's got one. That I can't tell you. If not, I'll have to land it manually. At about 14, if I ain't got a glide slope, you can get ready to set it down yourself. In the clouds with very little visibility. That won't be good. Hopefully it's got a glide slope. I don't remember. I do have it on my book. Let me go to my book. It might tell me. I think I got that in my book. I do believe I've been there before, a time or two. Arkansas. Go back up here. This thing up in front of everybody and see what we got. Arizona. Well, now it's supposed to be right there somewhere. Arkansas. Anyway, here we go. Let me see. We got Texarkana. It don't say no glide slope. Usually if it ain't got one, if I ever hit it, it didn't have one. I try to mark it right there. It's not marked. So I'm going to say it's probably got one. That don't mean it does, but it means better chance of it now than it did a while ago. They're not all marked, just ones I've had a chance to mark, took time to mark. Coming back 2 more degrees toward the airport. Take it down again on that bar just a little more. I don't want to pass the bar. A line is the best I want to do. 31 miles, within 3 or 4 miles. By then we should know what's going on. I'm gonna come back 1 more degree. Alright, now we're 15 degrees, still cramping 15 degrees. Starting to get a little dark outside. Give it this a minute. Stir. Back outside, look around, look at the weather. Still a little touchy looking. We're getting low on now. We begin to see a little earth by under us. Oh, okay, yeah, it's broken. They're broken. there. Can't read that. It says server. Okay. It might be, but you just lost your place at home, people. That's what I'll think about that. It may not be too good of a server, but it's mine. That's what comes down to there. 27 miles. We still hadn't picked up all this yet. Definitely getting to be time. If I got the right numbers, and I do believe I do. Whoa, let me go back. Let me go back to my book. I've done turned the page too. Let me turn it back. That don't sound right. Seems like to me I'm off a number. No, maybe I am right. That's what I got on my book. I hope it's right. A few more minutes. If I don't get it, I'm going to stop and look. There you go. That's what I want to know right there. That's what I'm looking for. Starting to doubt myself. Alright, now we got to come the other direction with Krabby Seals. We're going to keep working back toward that line. I don't know which side it's going to be on. Over here. Turn this off. Now we get over to here. Try to get online to the airport. This time we will let it fly once we find it. This shouldn't take it long to get there now. Back inside the plane a minute. We're under an hour of time. Turn yellow. 108 miles of fuel, 26 miles of distance. We're alright so far. Should be alright for now. Just before we get on the glide slope, we'll go dirty. From there on, we'll pull our glide slope on. It might help us keep looking falling under here. I think I dropped to about 90 to 80, 85, 90 on this right here. Once I get full flaps and wheels down. Synchronizer. This is glide slope. Looks like a synchronizer wheel, but it says glide slope. Alright, we are on the localizer now. Now one is flying the plane. Heading light went out. He's coming back in again, wherever he's at. Lining the line. Waiting on the glide slope. I have to hold long as I can on kind of fuel. As a rule, I'd be getting dirty right now. In fact, about 5 miles ago, probably. But now we can hold a little longer on kind of our plane turning into the airport. Runway heading, runway. ILS right now. That on 220. Now, 18 to 14 right there, we should have a glide slope. We do have DME on ILS, so we won't have to be using the hood for it. We no longer need the VOR. Once I get the glide slope, I use the VOR for DME only. If it's all I got, I go back to it. Miles, 97 on the fuel range. So not much stuff to work with. Looks like a lot, but when you go knowing what I got to do before I get there, it's not much. If I went dirty right now, it would cut me tight. I believe. It dropped to 40, I believe, at least, if I went dirty right now. Maybe less. Try to get ready for the glide slope. Alright, the glide slope just come on. That light went out right there, the glide slope came on. Okay. Once they get right along here, we'll start preparing. Usually I start a little earlier, but since we're where we are, I'm going to go outside the plane. I don't need all that in there. I want to do something with this time when I get ready to do it. Something I want to do I ain't been doing. We're still doing alright. We're online, glide slope's up. We're doing 115, it's not too fast. Profile pretty high on account of it. Let's let these come down now. Probably 15, 16 miles or less. What I gotta do it, then I gotta get back inside the plane. Quick. Get prepared for landing. Earlier when I was doing video, I mentioned having to, I was doing a truck video, but I mentioned having to go out and work today. I did. I got 2.5 acres of grass cut probably, or at least 2. And then went to turn the utilities on rental property, getting ready to clean it up. Going to blade the driveway, but the backhoe wouldn't crank. I put the charger on it. It's hot enough now to crank, but it was too late to use it when I got back. In the morning, it'll still be hot. I'll fire it up, go fix that driveway if it don't rain. Once I get it fixed, I'll get the little house ready to rent. If I'm going to put it in the paper, I got to do it by noon tomorrow. They quit accepting classifies at noon. Alright, I think I see some movement there now. Very little, but I believe I see a little. I got the joystick set for throttle when I go to land. Oh shit, quit that. Ain't good. Not near as good the second time. When I get out, I gotta get another glass tea and take my night peel. Cholesterol peel. Fat fella has to have cholesterol peels. Some skinny people have to take them too. I'm heavy, but I'm not excessively fat. According to what you call excess, define that word for me. I'm a long ways from 400. I'm well past 2. A little past 2.5. And I ain't real tall. Driver's license says 5'9". More like 5'7", probably. Well, still ain't moved enough to get ready. 7 is long on tax records. 7 is long on tax records. My wife talking to me about papers she's got that's health records. Destruction of them. The old cleaning out stuff, moving stuff around. Sometimes I think she's gonna rake me out the door. She didn't hear me. It was intentional, she said. Stand about 15, 20 feet from it the most. Alright, now they're moving. Like I say, a little over halfway. I'll set that and I'll start preparing for glide slope. I'm going to zoom in a little. I'm going to tilt the plane up a little. I want this angle right here for the next few minutes. It's coming down. I'll let that get somewhere along. I can actually set this right now. It actually took, well, it's supposed to take over, that's right. But this won't take over until it gets center line. That's when that takes over. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to roll this back to 100. I think she'll be all right at this since we're this high. These are coming on down. I'm going to try to lower some flaps. Flaps are slow. 3 clicks is all they are. I just dropped 2. This right here light's fixed to go out. When that light goes out, I'm going glide slope ready. Lights out. Flaps just went full. Wheels just started down. What was that? There's a good shot right there. There we go. Drop this about 90. Back inside the virtual cockpit. She's ready to land. Now I'm looking at the runway, look like already. That says the flaps are full, the wheels are down. We saw them, they better be down. Alright, now I'm gonna roll this back to about 80. I think I flew yesterday at about 80, 85 maybe. I don't remember. I don't remember now. I'm gonna call that right there. Good enough, so I ain't got to worry about the card this time. I'll land suitable. It might not be suitable for everybody. But since I don't have the card to prove it, I'm a little heavy, won't nobody know it, will they? Okay, coming in at about 500 feet, I'll take over to see if I can sit this thing down. Now, that's a good view right there. I don't know. 1, I'm not gonna go 2 or 3. I raised it 3 the other day, but I was already, there you go, I didn't realize I was that far off until I saw it on the ground a while ago. Instead of going one direction, I have to go the other way to get the view right. 185. Let's get this in here where we tell more about what we're looking at. Well, a little high, if anything. Drop another 5. Might have been 75 I was working with yesterday. No, I'm a little low. I'm not high either. I'm wrong. We'll go back to 5. If I don't catch that back up, I'm going another one. I'm going another 5 right now. I don't remember yesterday. It might have been 90 I worked with last. But we do know the wheels down, flaps are full. Now she's coming back. That's what I want. I want that diamond to get back where it belongs. Now if we lose the side of the runway, I'm going to raise my seat up some more. I'm going to raise it one more click anyway, right now. I'm going to Don't want to lose sight of that runway over the windshield. I have to give me a couple of phone books set on Sears Roebuck catalog. I'm afraid I have to go back to John's Burger to get that. I run out of paper earlier. Sears Roebuck catalog, just can't use the shadow pages. At 500 feet we'll take over. I'm preparing my hand right now. Everything looking good. We're not going to do no going outside looking around at this point. We're going to stay put. I can land outside since I'm not on the card, but I'm not going to. Getting here at, we're coming in here now at about, it's 7:25 right now. A few more minutes yet. We're going to be about 2 hour flight. Close enough for talking. Not worried about a couple of minutes either way, but it's going to be close. Dead on line with the glide slope. Everything looking good. Preparing to set it down. Joystick ready. Throttle on joystick preset. Waiting on that 500 foot call. This was done from a buddy Razor. Gonna give him a shout out. This is for him. He liked the Connie and he said make some more. We'll make one more at least. It's a good long, pretty long one. Still staying in Arkansas, close to his home. Definitely his state. Now we're about as far away from it we get though, we'll still be in the state. I would assume this is about the furthest length of it. Glide slope looks good. Localizer looks good. Plane's doing fine. Big Bird doing his thing. Should be calling out 1,000 if he ain't done it. Real soon now. At night it looks closer than it is. Where I have trouble is in fog. In fog, the lights won't get up in the air, we've got the sky. I have trouble keeping an angle of flight and lining everything up in the fog. But we don't have fog today, we're in good shape. There's a tree between here and there though. See that light running through that tree? Mr. Microsoft's tree. You get somebody over here with a chainsaw and cut that down. But look like my glass slope may be above it. That's good. 500. There's my 500 right there. I have full control of the directional and altitude. I may take throttle control just in a few minutes. I'm gonna hit the trim a couple of times where I have to hold it up to let it.
Approaching minimums.
Get yourself back over.
Minimums.
Throttle is mine.
100. 50, 50. 40, 40, 40. 30, 30. 20, 20. 10, 10.
There she is. She's down. Nose down. Wheels on the ground. At least you quit rolling a little quick too. Flap back up. Let's get my zoom back here. I'm too close. Now let's see if we can find a place to park this thing so I can calculate a little. I'll manually fly this flight. Illegal. I can't say I didn't do it because I got it on recording. I can prove I done it. I had a decent landing. Hey, ain't no, that's all grass there. I wouldn't want to put that on recording if I get out of it. This right here a high speed or just one right here. It ain't a high speed. It's a 90-degree turn. I might ought to stop. If I run into a fuel and fill this thing up, that would be a mistake. Even though it would be on record, I wouldn't use it if it happened. I would cancel my own flight. That's down. Lights out. My torque brake flap did raise them. All the way up or part of the way or something. I'm gonna shut the throttle down. Shut the fuel down. Now, like I said, I'm gonna go into here before I quit. She's got music going. She does it again. I'm gonna call this quits. I'll figure it out myself. She's got music on here, and it's against the rules to have anything that's copyrighted. Might happen. I'm gonna go bye-bye. Catch y'all later.